Hey guys, it's Hypno Mark and welcome to this edition of Hypnosis Hangout. Here today with at HypnoThoughts Live 18, we are on the tail end of it, and it's been an amazing conference that, once again, I really want to take a moment or two to thank my guest today, Scott Sandland. Scott, say good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
One of the things that I find that we really need to look at is how we can do things better, how we can collaborate, how we as an industry can come together. And the guy who's sitting right next to me is doing just that for us. He has taken this amazing concept that he has had and brought it to fruition. And each and every year this conference gets more and more exciting, more fun, more entertaining, more educational, but more importantly, it gives us an opportunity to collaborate and cooperate with one another, and through that collaboration and cooperation, we get even stronger as an industry. Hey Scott, thanks. I want to give me some of your thoughts initially. I mean, this has been an amazing conference, and just what are your thoughts on the conference? Looking at it, we're here on near the end of the day.
So, I mean, the first thing when I see the growth of the conference and where we are this year, about a third of the attendees that came this year came for the first time. So we obviously grew in total attendance, but more importantly than that, we grew in total audience globally, because some people couldn't come this year but will come. So the growth and the word getting out is really exciting. And one of the reasons that's happening is because we have an awesome group of presenters and core of kind of thought leaders that aren't too cool to have fun. So they get involved and they give license to all the other people to have fun. They give license to all the other people to treat each other as friends and peers and all that. And it really breaks down a lot of those hierarchies that can keep people from approaching each other. And so watching that happen in real time and seeing that vision play out is really exciting to see that the vision that we've had for this thing, people are resonating with. So that's really it.
I mean, you were the keynoter for this conference.
I got some pull, yeah.
Yeah, but you made some incredibly important points, and I think that resonated with a lot of people. I could see the message is very clear. You know, we have a lot of challenges in the industry, and we're at a crossroads, I think.
I believe so.
We're at a crossroads. We've lost some key leaders, some of the giants of the industry have passed, and it is a passing of the baton, I think, right now. And we're looking for leaders like yourself and others that are here today. And the message is very clear that we need to do better, I think.
Yeah.
But it's a message of we do better when we work it together, I think, is the answer.
Yeah, so the gentlemen who have passed away in the last 2 years or so have really been icons, and a couple of them have been wonderful to me, and I say with great reverence to these guys, we need to build on what they did, and we have different resources, and the world's kind of in a different place, and echo chambers don't really work as well as they used to. Creating better collaboration is the new model.
Right.
And I don't think we're creating that or disrupting that. I think we're reflecting that here. And yeah, the leadership that needs to happen in our profession is one about respectful accountability and support and peer review and a better job documenting where we're getting our inspiration from and not pretending either maliciously or out of just ignorance that we're the sort of the sole creator of our content and material, but to be really respectful of the people who are inspiring us.
So we're at the end of HypnoThoughts 18, and what's on the books for 19? What can you give us a little teaser? What you're thinking? Because I know you're always thinking about it.
Yeah. So we don't think in 1 year increments here, right? You know, and so we are always experimenting with a couple things. So we always have 1 or 2 or 3 things that we want to tweak every year. We're gonna make some changes. little programmatic things, so the core vision will always be the same. We might have slightly different themes or priorities. I know we're going to make a little bit of changes to the pre and post conference schedule that will structurally create more excitement for smaller class size, or excuse me, fewer classes and bigger rooms.
Right.
And because of the big rooms, when we get the people who bring in 40, 50, 60, 80 people into their pre or post conference class, the community that builds is really important. So we want to be looking at things like that. We still want to keep the 1, 2, 3, and 4 hour classes completely free for everybody. We'll obviously keep the meals free for everybody. There's a lot of things that we're doing that people are telling us are great. We're getting all the feedback now from this year to get people to tell us what they're liking and what they want to see. And that's one of the great things, is we're not set in stone. We're going to change every year.
I think differentiates this conference from other hypnosis other conferences in general, is the fun that people have.
Yep.
And it is it's an important part to be able to laugh with ourselves and at ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that, from a clinical standpoint, it can get pretty heavy sometimes, and it's that letting off of steam, it's that sharing of information, but it's through that camaraderie that's built by the craziness that we don't take ourselves that seriously, even though we are serious about our profession and what we do.
Right, and really owning the fact that we're off duty and letting ourselves, proverbially let our hair down, hang out, and create that community. That's fun, and that's really important in where we all need to go as a profession. So it seems weird, but we need to act unprofessionally in one context to create better professionalism in others.
Great. Hey, this has been this edition of Hypnosis Hangout. Remember, marshal the power of your mind. See you soon.